Yes guys, how's it going? My name's Ross. I'm a photographer and video maker from Northern Ireland. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So back in early June, right before my hectic wedding season kicked off, I met a lovely couple in Tullymore Forest Park, which is at like the foot of the Mourne Mountains. After shooting a bunch of portraits with this couple around this ancient forest, I truly realised the magic that the Tullymore area has, and so I wanted to capture some of that magic for myself. Luckily, in the back of my car that day, I had brought with me my Fujica ST801, some M42 lenses, and one roll of film, Kodak Gold 200. I loaded my 801 with this roll of gold. I headed back into the trees, but I quickly realised that I would need a lot more than ISO 200 to capture the beauty of this area. And that's when I remembered about pushing film. I'm sure a lot of people watching this are already aware, but if you don't already know, when shooting film, you can underexpose it on purpose, and then in the developing stage, you get it pushed back to the correct exposure. Pushing film can often throw up some unexpected results like extra grain or added contrast, or even some color shifts away from the normal colors that you'd expect from the roll of film that you're shooting. Pushing is much more common in black and white film photography, I believe. So for example, shooting HP5 film stock at 1600 ISO and then pushing it 2 stops is maybe more common than shooting this film stock at box speed. Anyway, due to the lack of light in the ancient forest that day, I decided to shoot this roll of Kodak Gold 200 at ISO 800 and then package it up, send it to my lab to push it 2 stops to bring it back to the correct exposure. I'm not gonna lie, I was super excited to receive the negatives, scan them and bring them into Negative Lab Pro to see the results. And here they are. So there you have it. I am so happy with the results from this roll. The extra grain just really adds to the character that the wide open M42 lenses are already capturing, and the added warmth and contrast really brings out like an earthiness or something in the final images that I'm really pleased with. I didn't have high hopes for this roll, but I think my first attempt at pushing colour film really paid off. I'm not sure I would use this technique for shooting portraits, as the added grain and the colour shifts might affect the skin tone in like a negative way, but for shooting photographs like the ones I just showed you, I think this technique worked perfectly. Anyway, a big shout out goes to Come Through Lab for pushing this roll for me, to Dispo Studio for providing me with the film scanning kit I used to scan this roll, and then the final shout out goes to you guys for watching. As always, if you have any tips for me, please drop them in the comments below, or if you have any film pushing stories of your own, stick them down there, and I look forward to reading them. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in another video really soon. See ya!